Oh, this guy.
Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Wilson Seahawks going up against Ryan's Falcons. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. You are looking live at the Georgia Dome here in downtown Atlanta. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. They'll come out in the pistol. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. Baldwin coming off his first Pro Bowl appearance. He had career highs, Charles, in catches with 94, over 1,100 yards. That also a career high. Pretty good season for Doug Baldwin.
And I think the place that he really started to take off was midway through 2015. The connection between he and his quarterback, Russell Wilson, where they were playing more from the pocket, bigger plays downfield, that just propelled him into 2016. That and anything he perceives as a slight, he uses it to his advantage, and he just goes out and plays.
Oh, yeah.
It's caught, block it.
Oh, he was supposed to be gone, baby.
Across the 45.
He was supposed to be gone.
There at 22.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of miss.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I should need to change this shit.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Good on.
On 1st down, Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And this offense often hinges on one of the best tight ends in the league, and that's Jimmy Graham.
I think he made up for lost time when he got to the NFL because in college, he was mainly a basketball player, a defender who couldn't score. Now he's flipped it around in the NFL. Every time he touches the ball, he's a threat to score.
Wilson will throw again. It's caught on the left side by Kurz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a look at the young Atlanta Falcons, although next year, obviously, everyone will be a year older. So rookies like Deion Jones, Keanu Neal, Devondre Campbell, an extra year. Well, their only year, but but a year under their belt now to get better.
They're just young and growing, aren't they? I mean, I expect their play to continue to accelerate and elevate. And think about the building blocks they had in front of them. Second-year guys in 2016 who had big years. Grady Jarrett, a monster in the Super Bowl, tied a sack record in that game against New England. And Vic Beasley led the NFL in sacks for the regular season with 15.5 and also had 6 forced fumbles.
Fresh set of downs here. This time Wilson will throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. C.J. Procise was the intended target. And it's second down.
I didn't feel like I was telling that.
For play number 7 of the drive.
I like the way Madden be lagging, though. They fixed that bullshit.
Second and 10. It's Wilson again. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Wilson.
Let's go.
Throw, but incomplete.
Wow.
Was the target there.
Wow.
Now whistles come in.
I ain't even hit that. The challenge for that motherfucker. Wow. It's cool though.
And my goodness,
it's cool. They play.
Timeouts here in this first quarter. So Wilson will head to the sideline, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the field goal. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally.
It's a fucking funny movement. All of a sudden, he can't put his 3rd foot down. As long as he step, they're going to make him, man, get the fuck out of here. He's picking 2.
A good way to get things going here in this game.
Let's go. I'm going to move the backs first. Let's see how I move with these backs.
On 1st down, Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones.
Come on.
Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones. Just 6 touchdowns, but, you know, of course, he had the big 300-yard
get on that next time.
However, when he was blanketed with coverage, he always opens things up for other guys, doesn't he?
He does, and that's what's benefited Atlanta's offense. Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin Hooper is a young tight end, really developed.
Man, gotta get on that.
And Taylor Gabriel, who come over as a free agent from Cleveland, he really flourished. Actually led the team in touchdown catches.
Maybe to do the same play over and over if they could.
And you want to get the ball to him as
much as possible. All right, there we go. We good now. Let's take this running back. That's my fault. That's my fault, fellas. I shouldn't have played pass. We didn't get the ball yet.
You can almost close your eyes and hear him running the football, can't you? Because people just scatter. I mean, you know, when he goes through a pocket,
I ain't even 3 though.
That's in a positive direction for him. I just love how hard he plays the game.
1,000-yard season. He had 11 touchdowns last year. In March, 25 years old. So he's kind of hitting that sweet spot for a running back, isn't he?
He really is. I still remember the evaluation of him coming out of college. He does everything well, but you weren't sure he had a dominant trait. Well, wrong about that. He's dominant just about everything he does, and I think that he's going to continue to elevate his game and seek a 3rd Pro Bowl in 2017.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin,
If he's
it's the
foul, I'm
Falcons
really
in
working.
possession to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Let's switch it up then. Fuck it. Let's see what this shit do.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
Let's go.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still,
like
first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
On 2nd down, Ryan.
Ooh, nice play, bro. Nice play. Gotta give it to you.
To the end zone, touchdown, Atlanta. Jacob Tammy from 10 yards out, and the Falcons have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone.
Get out there and going.
But
Should be able
now
to make
even
a
more
stop
so
next
because
time.
these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
Okay.
You take points when you can.
There goes Thomas Rolls. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Thomas Rolls, 72 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be
Can't leave that running back like that, man.
And continue to do so.
You can't leave that running back like that.
And that was amazing because
Come on, baby.
went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if
Oh,
they go
let me
back to
see
the air
something.
or to the
Let me
ground.
go check this running back. Come on, man.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Ryan on 1st down. The left side completion.
Damn, he cracked that?
11 yards for number
Let him
11.
drop that motherfucker. Running back is on the other side, baby.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan.
I should have got that motherfucker. That nigga got burned.
Still down after the last play. Well, you can bet that they would hate to be without his services.
Let's go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Jones has it.
Damn, man, niggas don't look like a jump crazy.
12 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Falcons a 1st down.
I just letting this nigga jump crazy.
Experience and some moxie. You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play,
Come on, man, get in. Fuck that
He
shit.
reads
You gotta
defenses so
blitz.
well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from. And
Thank you.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off
I'm
on
gonna get one of them
safety
motherfuckers.
Cam
Shit, I just did not win.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
As Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last
moving
time.
up, huh?
See if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Let's go.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals.
In a double
Oh, I
coverage,
see
and
me
it's
do that.
intercepted. Picked off by Kamal Ishmael. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard
Oh, even a
line.
breaking, man.
Atlanta
I was
now
just
coming
testing.
out on the field.
No, that shit don't work like that.
Going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
Yeah, always better than baby.
Then they did have something
Let's go.
going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice
Let's get on
sequence
this running
going.
back.
Don't worry about the
Oh,
other
the
part.
tight
You
end
can't get
too.
that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory.
The tight end out there too.
I like that even better.
Caught by Jones. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup.
That's
And
a
that'll bring
crumble,
up
that
a
shit.
second in just about a few inches here. Completed pass play.
Oh,
Now
you need
let's
an
see if they
inch.
go
I
back
already
to
know
the
you
air
got the
or the
renovation. You
ground.
need an inch, baby. Come on.
And the D-line
This is
pitching
wrong.
together must be expecting to run. Ryan turns.
The
and gives to
fullback guy.
and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs. Two minutes to play here in the first
They
half.
want to run out the
We're
clock.
back to Atlanta right after this timeout. And the D looking like they may blitz.
Looking like they may.
Ryan on first down. Complete to Jones.
That's a
And
play
he's gonna
right
be
there.
out of bounds down
This one,
the
but it's
inside
funny how I had
20.
somebody right
It's a
there on
gain of
that blitz,
20
but they still
that
couldn't
time.
get his
The
ass. It's
Falcons are
fucking
gonna go
crazy.
first. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate.
Yeah.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Cuts it out here. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Breaking tackles all kind of shit.
Devontae Freeman, an 18-yard
I went for the pass. That's
touchdown
tough.
run. And the Falcons have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Playing like shit right now. As well as you see.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it.
I would admit that was a stupid play by me. Just trying to test that shit out.
Where you throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another
Let's
one.
go.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Earlier, partner, when discussing Russell Wilson, you said you think he's
Oh, how they ain't gonna have my play?
back-centric. Is Thomas Rawls the centerpiece going forward there?
I think so, because of what he did 2 seasons ago before he got hurt. Because he runs that offense the way they want to run. One cut, downhill, get upfield, and And Thomas Rawls is perfect for that. If he stays healthy, that allows Russell Wilson now to throw the play action, the bootleg passes.
I thought I picked that play right there. It's not right there.
On his side, just 23. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And able to find Graham, complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage in your tight end on that one.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. CD, wanted to get your thoughts just on the landscape of the offseason for each of these teams. Super Bowl in the rearview mirror, but so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more that goes into the offseason for these front offices, is there not?
It certainly is, and then even before we get to the draft, you start with the combine. You know, it's held in Indianapolis every year, and you have about 350 of the top prospects.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick, and he's able to get it back.
Y'all never let me get them pop-ups. There was no money there, right?
And this is a spot late in the clock near midfield, though. Maybe take a couple chances, see if you get in field goal range.
You do that if you have trust, and this should be a position now where the great ones, they relish this opportunity to try and put points on the board.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And now this is
okay, baby.
My goodness. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And his guys are going to take over.
I don't know if I'm motherfucker to get no extra shit.
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
I could have thrown the motherfucking ball.
And he goes down. Adrian Claymore able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Come on, Mom.
The edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Now Wilson on 2nd down. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Well, partner, I guess that answers your question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful...
They're trying to make you think you do all that. Man, get the fuck out of here.
You know, I think that's the way they'll go.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done.
And the Seahawks defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Defense showing blitz. On 2nd down, Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Let's go, good D, baby.
Able to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage,
your
best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
3rd and long.
No, where you at? Damn, I was right there, man. They making my nigga do stupid shit.
They're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
He cares mad and shit, man.
Ryan and Jones, and we've seen multiple hookups here in this one. Usually their offense is clicking, and that's why they're winning.
Yeah, they tend to follow what those two do. They set the tone for either a good day or maybe a tougher day. And right now, we're seeing an excellent game because those two are finding each other.
Put this motherfucker running back and quarterback up on this, bro.
first down, Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left.
I most definitely ain't trying to do that, though, but it's cool. They took control of my safety. I don't know why Madden do that shit, but that's the weakest shit ever when they do that shit.
63 yards, and the Falcons will add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Tyler Lockett now with the return. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second.
Let me check this off for a second.
Now, they're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you...
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive. And
we'll see if they can do just that. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Following the fumble recovery, it's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mohamed Sanu, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
On first down, Wilson. And left side here, it's Graham. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a
and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Adrian Claymore. in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. And if they want to keep this drive alive, they'll need 8 yards here on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. But that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And he rifles one incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jermaine Kearse, and it's 3rd and short. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Wilson to throw. And able to find Graham. Complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big-time throw on 4th.
Now, that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Throwing is Wilson. Wide open receiver, complete. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. Another pistol look here. Now it's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jimmy Graham, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. And it's up and good. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
To throw is Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Here's Ryan. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll give the Falcons a first down.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that, but I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that, but a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in the diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
Ryan will throw again. Connects with Sanu right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get? All right, 300. That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Fighting him off.
Just ran right through the trash.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses it down on the field. He wants a challenge here. No gain, and it's second down. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Now Ryan swings it out to the flat for Freeman. They get 14 back. But it leads now to a third down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. On second down, Wilson throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Completed pass on second down. Now it's third down as the defense looks for the stop. 3rd and 2. Now Wilson. And able to find Graham. Complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. The grab made by Kurtz over the middle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
And, Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone, and hope for the best.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed. I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
It's caught, Lockett, and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
This complete to Lockett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Man, be janking niggas out the game, man. They don't want you to stay on the winning streaks. That's what I just found out. They jank you out the game with bullshit. And then you got these gamers that just pay money. I ain't about to play this game right here. It's stupid.
As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Wilson's Seahawks going up against Wilson's Seahawks. So let's get you up to CenturyLink Field in Seattle. On the call, here are Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Coming up,
I ain't really make things do this. Like, same thing. They type of way to stop that shit, but
themselves. And he'll take this up past the
let me
20.
get out. Most definitely playing this game. Zap on 17. But I'm winning this next game. If they don't cheat me. With the fumbling, the drop passes, and all this shit they like to do. They like to make them fumble. They like to make them drop 1,000 passes when they got Russell Wilson throwing the ball.
So please come join me. One thing, good vibes only. I'ma fill my cup. Got fireworks. Let's blow some down. Tonight I'm going stupid. Doing things I've never done. We all got one thing in common. We just wanna have fun. Hey. What you wanna do? What you wanna do? I think I'm good enough.
Everybody, I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Cowboys going up against the Seahawks.
Coming up for your team, man. I done got played the last game, so I'm coming up to you. What up, bro? Well, it's Facebook and YouTube. I guess I'm going to get the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You have no voice. But you know, guys like this, they seem to talk when they lose, so you probably hear them a little bit like usual. You know, I might just stay quiet all day, like you know, you're no pussy. You know what I mean? Like, it might be a racist supremacist. Last guy, he tried to put Romo in. I was rolling like, this guy really gonna put Romo in?
Throwing is Wilson. It's caught outright by
nigga.
You know, Charles, for Graham, so much concern
you should be respecting my gangster, man. If you didn't want to respect it, so you coming after me, boy.
Not only was he ready,
he coming after you.
And it wasn't just the injury concern with Jimmy Graham. It's how Seattle runs their
I don't know
offense.
about this
Remember,
boy.
when he was in New Orleans, he could expect a ton of passes to come his way. But in Seattle, that number was going
almost fucked it up. But look at this cheating ass shit. It's cool though. I ain't took this first down, man, and pick some ass. I ain't about to pick them in a new place. Some of them bitches about to be handsome. I don't like how it moves. But this shit right here, with the extra genetic makes you think it's do dumb shit in the NFL. It just don't make no sense. He just got fall. Never happened in real life, bro. Damn, he's checking that, ain't he? This is his first time stop playing.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Yeah, to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
It's touchdown or first down, whatever you want to give us, baby. Whatever you want to give us, touchdown or first down. Let's see.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th
Yeah,
down, and they're going to go
bitch.
for it. They'll indeed go for
All
it
you
with
give us
Wilson.
first.
He finds
What?
his man, Baldwin.
I was about to
And
say.
he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Let's stop playing with this
How
nigga.
many times you tell the story?
You gotta picking this
It
time.
never loses
Oh, he's
its
trying
luster
to
for
say
me.
that.
Doug
That was
Baldwin,
stupid.
undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how
Well,
you
usually
cover
pick
him.
the
I
same
don't care
place.
that
I'm
his
sure
size
you
isn't
got
great.
some ass.
He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right?
Wow, look at that speed. Look at that computer speed, man. I'm just like, wow, I'm amazed.
It'll be second and about a
Check
yard.
out, check out that
This
speed.
first drive, they're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool him with running plays,
Man.
throwing it, and they're being very
But
successful
yeah, I ain't about
right
to do
now.
no hero
Second
plays
down now
because you
after
see
the
this
pass
dude's the
completion.
blitz master. So I'm just take what he gave me.
Again, Wilson drops it underneath.
I'll open him up first. Then y'all will see some amazing shit after that. But I'll open this guy up first.
Pretty good here
As
so
you
far in
see.
the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
The first carry for C.J. Procise. And he's going to fight his way forward.
Okay, I
here for a
understand how you
modest
run this
gain.
ball, shit.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start.
This is here real quick. This is shit. This shit here, go here. He could get. Come on, let's go.
So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now.
Gotta make him respect the name if I could do my other plays I like to do on the regular.
He's going to leave this for his
Let's go.
running back. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long.
All right, come on.
Now they're executing it on game day.
Come on.
Script looks good so far. And he gets it
Man!
inside the 10.
Motherfucker, move your fat ass!
Shit.
Shit.
20 yards. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Yeah, I look around.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk
I nigga
touchdown.
still hit that nigga.
Russell Wilson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive.
Busting this guy. No one in the top two. I feel cheated after that last game with that motherfucking timeout and that motherfucking fake ass fumble.
Now to send this one away following the score.
I'm not playing with no new plays. He give me the original plays, so I
And no
bust
return
ass
on
for it.
this one is the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Fucking new plays sucking. Everybody done them plays, but motherfuckers doing too much. Shit. I'm dealing with the last shit that gonna happen with the top receiver catching all day. Let's go.
Prescott looks to throw on first.
Yeah, you're gonna get us to run that same play, so
They'll get 23
let's get on that
yards
right
there.
now.
And the Cowboys are going to get a first down.
I'm gonna roll with some of this. Now you checking.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. On the left side, he finds Beasley.
What?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard
One of my
line.
motherfucking plays.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch
All right.
as well to create the yardage that they
that.
got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you?
Here you get.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
Let's go.
And a
Too
short
many
gain
yards,
there
too
down
many
to the
yards, brother.
37-yard line.
Too
2
many
yards on the
fucking
carry. It'll be
yards.
second
Too
down.
many motherfucking yards.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a second down and 8 to start things out. A second down throw for Prescott.
Let's go.
And
Let's go.
incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer. He just dropped the pass. And some extras coming up on the line here. Reading for
Oh my God, did they just do that to
He's
me?
got his man. It's Williams.
I don't do that shit no
And he
more.
gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a
Stick with
first
the
down.
gun, stick with the
And
gun.
now
I
what
just
they
tried
want
to
to see
do some
here,
other
he's
shit.
still
Let's
down
stick
on the
with the
field.
gun, baby.
Obviously such an important part of their passing game, and the training staff, they're going to have to attend to it. So they're operating in the red
this nigga
zone.
Got the running back. You know you got that bet. You know you got that bet.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll
Oh
take
my
it
God, they
into
gave
the
this nigga a
end zone
touchdown for that
a
shit.
Cowboy touchdown. Bryce Butler, an 18-yard
I hate how Madden take control of your
And the
players, man. You can't
Cowboys
do
are
what the
an
fuck
extra
you want with
point
your
away
freedom.
from
I should have had that
tying
nigga
the
doing
football
something else.
game.
That's some bullshit.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seahawks drive last time, really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense
Yeah,
a
you
little
gotta
bit?
mix it up.
I would
So,
anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite
that's
direction.
good. He's
They're doing
first
so
one on
well
that play.
throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't
miss it?
change
Let's
it
get
up
our
until they
first
showed
bet.
me a reason to do so.
Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't
Well, you
back
on
on
that
their
play
heels
last
reacting
time?
to the
I don't
play.
remember you on
No,
this play, but
they
I'm
saw
sorry
it,
about to do
came
it.
right for it, and made a
Somebody
nice
better be
tackle
open.
for lost yardage.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
I know,
On
right? This play
second
fucked me
down,
over
Wilson
last time.
flush to his right. It's caught outright by Graham. And he's able to get up here to the 26. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
On third down, Wilson. He's got Lockett.
Yeah.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And a nice little pass and catch there on the corner route.
Set up very well by the receiver with a head and shoulder fake inside before he comes back downhill to his quarterback.
First down, this is Rawls.
Damn, I
And he
fucked
is
that
gonna
up.
lose
Gotta bust that
yardage
outside
here.
open.
The
Thought it was
loss
gonna
of
be
a
open.
full 3 yards. yards, and now it's second down.
Should have
They
just
tried to
followed,
run the
nigga.
counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result, because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move, to influence the defensive front, to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move it, sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Now Wilson on second down. It's complete to Lockett. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
9 yards to go. It's third down. 1 receiver left, 2 to the right. Now Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. It worked very well there for a first down.
They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter, because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Now Wilson on first down. Drops it underneath for Rawls. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Is this it? But you know what? Let me see if this play all right. Oh, shit. Wrong time to do. I thought I got the first down.
A yard to pick up the
Let me see. I might still make something happen with it. I like doing new plays on my first down plays, man.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense.
All right, man, let me
It's
see
just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's go. Is this it? No, ain't it. This gotta be it. Yeah, this is it like that. This ain't really needed, but you got some shit on this. Let's see. This is a nice little play out
So
there.
it'll be first down here after
Why am I running new plays on this nigga right now? I don't know, but let's see what we get.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson.
Oh my god, dog. I told y'all this shit be cheating, man.
Brings it back.
They can't see me in this day. Start these niggas out. Motherfucker wide open. They can't catch the times. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Are you serious?
The last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He hits Beasley right side. And he's going to be
fake ass shit, man. Fuck out of here with this shit.
Give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
Man got too many buttons.
That's all. A dump off to Elliott.
Man got too many buttons. He was fucking out
midfield across the 45.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
On the left side, he finds Beasley. A good gain of 14 there.
I got something for that. I know exactly what I'm
No
going to do
matter
for
how
that.
you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point arm strength is going to come into the conversation. I'm really impressed by what I saw on that throw on the out route.
Let's go.
Prescott looks to throw on first. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
They played me last time, fellas, like usually. You know, don't surprise me. That's what they do in this game. When you're too good, they try to figure out ways to shut you down.
So much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
You gotta get down there.
We'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
Oh, I wish they would. I wish they would try something stupid.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And it pops free. Collision there jarred the ball.
Man,
Up second down.
how can you answer the fake?
Everything
You
about
know?
that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that
This shit
play.
is so fucking fake, G.
Now Wilson down around his goal line. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they
It's so
get it
fucking
across the
fake, man. It's
20-yard
crazy.
line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime.
Let's see what this is about. Ooh, this should be two. This should be two.
On first down, Wilson. And no escaping
No
this time
time.
as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jamarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, you know, man like to do the cheating, so might have to do all this shit next time.
On second down, here's Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Can't believe man be playing this like that. But I told y'all, only way, man, they help these niggas with the drops and the fumbles and this shit, but niggas be so fucking lost with my plays, man. In real life, it's touchdown all the time. This fucking video game shit, they got the curve, so. Alright.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see.
Tailor-made fit, man. Look at the game helping your weak ass. You really don't get no skills on defense, to be honest.
Quarter number 3 here. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
They helping your weak ass, for sure.
This one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out come the Cowboys now as
that's how you want to play
offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage?
I should have known he was going to screen. Look at pass and stuff.
And down he goes, but he
That's
takes
my
it up
fault.
to the 40. 15 yards
All
there
that
on
shit
the
out the
catch
way,
and
though.
run.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this one
Damn, he still caught that shit?
And the play goes for 19
Wow,
yards.
that's
Gives him a good
amazing.
set of downs.
Never
That's
make a mistake
fucking
with the
amazing.
slot
That's a
receivers,
shot.
especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we
Let's
just
go.
saw there.
And the lane closes
Too many
up
yards.
quickly,
They
so
got
get
5
about
yards
30
in our
down to
play.
38, making the stop
Too many.
that time, Bobby Wagner. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second
Let's
down
go.
here. Prescott now on second down. Throw right side, complete to Williams.
I'm going to still throw that there, but the funny thing is why he can't make a fumble or nothing like that.
That was well defended.
All this fucking fake shit, man, I tell you.
A wide receiver screen, Either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or
Can't
you
count
got
this
to
thing.
fight your way
You gotta
through it
be
by getting
smart.
through some blocking. That
Can't
was a
count
really
this
nice
thing,
play
so we're
there.
gonna do this. Just in case.
So here we go
This
now,
is
an extra
gonna shine me
defensive
up on
back
the
in
other
there on
one.
3rd and 10. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the
What?
football.
Let's go.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often
You got the ball back, but I was shocked. They let him fumble the ball off the set. I don't usually get that.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
It's like maybe a
Downfield,
fool to
or
try to
moved away
pass,
from
but just
it.
because,
In this case,
you know,
though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
gotta have the weirdest shit right now.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines.
Good
And this
pass.
one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do?
But how the fuck he get back?
Find those weaknesses.
You see how fast he pulled up that block on my dude?
Break this tie.
The best defensive
Let's
linemen,
go.
they play with great
This shit is
leverage.
crazy.
They get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Now it's Wilson. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. A good pick up there at 20 yards. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
And Graham's got it over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now Wilson on first down. It's caught. Block it. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down. Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
Brought down.
That's very crafty.
Nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. A nice strong run there for Rawls. His coaches back in high school in Flint, Michigan, you know what his nickname was?
No, what was it?
The Train. The man can break some tackles on occasion.
Well,
I gotta find that play, man. They really need to be found, but I cannot find that shit.
And if you don't, you're going to get bruised up trying to tackle him.
Alright,
That's the type of runner he is.
I gotta do that for this.
People as he goes by him.
Man, I gotta find that play. I gotta find out the name of it, write it down, and keep it in.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a
good
fresh
fucking
set
play,
of
too.
downs. On first and 10, it's Wilson. This
Oh, yeah,
could
okay.
lead to Lockett.
I think many people touching him like that.
Taking it inside the 10 to the 7.
Maybe I got no time
A
to
gain
find
of
it.
32 that time.
I'm out of
Back now
time.
in
That's
Seattle,
good.
Washington. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
Let's see, is this it? Wait, I found it! Let's go, I found this bitch. Finally.
So
Finally, The
big
Rock
game
comes
the
back to
LC
SmackDown.
offense has up its sleeve.
Let's see. What you guys see do something like this?
From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down here at the
Almost.
3-yard line. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here.
Oh my God, did I just fuck this play up? Fuck it, gotta call height.
Time running out here on the play
I
clock.
definitely fucked this play up though.
Off the play fake to Rawls. Wilson. That's caught at the 3.
That touchdown.
He is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett from 3 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
Off formation,
those are the
yo.
plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
That's his
And
defense,
off
baby.
he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
Hurry up, nigga.
this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right
Oh man,
now.
you gotta get
They
him.
have
You
to
gotta
do
get him.
it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Damn. Alright, now that was my fault because I had nobody watching that
That
quarterback.
was an excellent job of
I'm all on that
recognizing the
damn running back.
situation. His
Yeah,
first
that
read
quarterback
wasn't there.
fast as fuck,
Heck, his
too.
second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little
Gotta have
extra
somebody
time
watching
scrambling
that
out of the
fucking
pocket,
quarterback,
got to the sticks,
too.
and picked up the first down.
Come on.
They go play action here on 1st down.
Oh my God, how did you let him get like that?
26 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Dallas 1st down.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
A 1st down throw for
Something coming this way.
Prescott. And no
Let's go.
escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Michael Bennett in there to pick up his 2nd sack.
That's what you
now
need,
of the
shit like that.
afternoon.
Something was wrong last time on this play. We gotta find out what that
Looking
was.
deep downfield. It's caught.
Oh my God! Are you over how many man?
37.
So let's
That
go
weak
ahead and
ass
get to the
Williams?
difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers.
Stop
they gotta
it.
deal with speed,
Stop
shiftiness, all
it.
that stuff.
Stop
But how
it.
about when they have
Stop
shape
it, please.
and length and deep downfield?
That's the shit,
they throw
man.
the
That's the
ball up in the
bullshit.
air.
They don't let me do
That's
shit
how
like
they
that. I ain't
recover
tripping, man.
at the end of a route by being able to go up over the top.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Des Bryant, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying
This
the football
bullshit.
game.
Mr. Field goal.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Get the ball,
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Well, damn. What's up with that extra shit? What's up with that extra shit, bro?
21-yard line.
What we got here? Little bit of haters.
And that last drive,
Little bit of haters.
resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Here's Wilson. And Graham's got it over the middle. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45.
Little bit
First
of
down following that long
haters.
gain. Throwing now, Wilson.
By the way, this game gonna be close if they didn't do that bitch shit with the my play that last time, one play. But I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Look at this shit. Look how fast this shit goes.
We'll come
Look how
back and
fast
see
this
how
shit
it all
goes.
shakes out after this.
I can't. This ain't it, but let's see this play about
Offense
right
comes
here.
to the line now, 1st and 10. Now Wilson on 1st down. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Ain't doing that.
Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't throw. He's taken down. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
He's funny, that guy.
And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on 2nd down. Wilson to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
It's good.
And it brings up
Most
4.
definitely
And a timeout here. Timeout taken. Whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
You gotta make something happen on these last play. 13 yards, you gotta make it happen.
And they're going for this thing on 4th down. And they're definitely showing blitz here. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right.
Let's go.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 17 yards on the pickup. And on 4th and
That's where they
long,
get that.
somehow they're able to keep the drive going.
Just needed that extra little block.
Here's Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
And as the 4th quarter winds down here, we're all even.
And no one wants this game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
Now Wilson.
Damn! Nice pass to the finish there, ain't Carl. I ain't tripping, but god damn, they be cheating in this shit, dog. They be cheating they motherfucking ass off.
There they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now it's Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Paul Richardson in the final minute. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much. As he's marked down.
All we need to do is get 1 tackle on this guy, we good.
Dallas gets set to
It's
take
1
the
tackle,
field.
baby.
1 possession game. Time very much a factor.
Let's just play this
How
D.
does the offense handle this situation?
Let's play this D. Let's see how they go with playing the D.
And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over the situation.
Is he done?
Go downfield, limited time.
Oh, he's on a lot of bounds. You see, that should be done right there.
And set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He's got time. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Elliott, wow.
time running out. And the Cowboys are an extra point away
They
from
something
tying
else
the
in this
football game. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
No, I threw with that formation. I'm glad that happened. I threw with that formation for sure.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
We'll see if they do just that. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll make it second down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs.
Oh yeah, he ain't falling for
Any
that.
passing
He's taking
offense
extra
nowadays.
right there. So we got hit with something else.
So
What
they
about
complete
this
the
right
pass, and
here?
now they face a second down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Third and long. It's Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can start some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go.
You keep going on the promotion out there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle.
No, you know what?
Day,
I need
I
them
know
all.
what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
Damn! You got break through that?
9 yards is the pickup there. And
That's what we done with 9 yards off him.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. The guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Alright, what did he do last? Oh, I know what he did last time I did this. Alright, that ain't happening no more.
Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Dang.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets
That
us
can at
into
least feel
enemy
that,
territory across the 40.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Motherfuckers ain't difficult to cover, man. Come on. Gotta get back there.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now Prescott. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Oh, get that!
Inside the 5.
And eventually
eventually stopped
You gotta
just
be there,
shy
my
of the
dog.
goal line right around the
Oh,
2.
now you talking?
As the field starts
Now
to
you
get condensed, the
talking?
defense likes that
Hey,
a
man,
lot
you remind
because
me of a
now you don't have
diva.
as
You
much
talk
space
when
to
you
cover,
up, man. You
but a
supposed to talk
well-run
all the time
corner
to feel
out
like a
there.
man to be confident. You sound like a diva. But I guess you was raised by a bitch, though. I don't know. Don't lose, though. Don't fuck it up. I just say people fuck it
They
up.
come out here in the eye. On the sneak, it's Prescott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's
Oh,
going
you
to
got
set
a
up
quarterback
second
sneaky,
and goal.
dog. You serious?
Well, that's tough right
Nigga,
there.
you ain't but
Asking
inch
your
near
quarterback
there.
to get you 2 yards on a sneak. As it turns out, he gets them no yards instead.
This nigga tried to quarterback sneak this bitch. We're gonna with our first 6 at. Let's
And here
go.
comes play number 6 on this drive.
Where my dog at?
Prescott to throw this time. And this
Oh man, how you ain't
it's
get
a
that nigga?
touchdown. An absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner on you tonight, Davis.
I kind of figured that was coming.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
She's up against them all, but the writing's on the wall. There's more than meets the eye with her. Nothing I can do. I'm left without a clue. She sees it all in black and white or blue. She's got a rebel heart. One day she's gonna fall. She's got a rebel heart. She's up against them all.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Two teams who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Carr's Raiders going up against Wilson Seahawks. So let's get you up to CenturyLink Field in Seattle. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside CenturyLink Field here in Seattle. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Oakland Raiders and the Seattle Seahawks. They'll come out in the pistol. Throwing is Wilson. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. That'll bring up second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. And we take a look now at the defense for the Raiders.
Reggie Nelson is a safety who prides himself on being a ball hawk, but at times will guess and sometimes give up the big play.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And down he'll go at the 25. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
Offensive starters now. Charles, what about Latavius Murray?
You know how you and I talk about players under the radar sometimes? Latavius Murray definitely qualifies as one of them.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Mike Bennett in there to sack him for a loss of 6. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it brings up 4th down. Out is Janikowski now for the Raider field goal try. From the left hash, this from 34. And Janikowski bangs it through, and the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage. So our initial drive here this afternoon results in 3. I'm not sure that was a statement necessarily, but getting points on the road, never a bad thing.
No question about it, Brandon. You had a crowd that was all fired up during pregame introductions, yet you're able to quiet them just a little bit by taking the early lead.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll give the Seahawks a first down.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation. On the break from inside to outside, he threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
On second down, here's Wilson. It's caught. Block it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Hey, the defense is in this game as well. They wanted to make it a tough third down. They were able to do so on that last play, preventing a big gain.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. To throw again is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And now here come the Raiders. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because
Murray fighting. Lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On second down, here's Carr. A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chain. Shift together here from the D-line. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll bring up second down. The Seahawks, here's their defensive lineup.
Michael Bennett is one of the best pass-rushing defensive linemen in the game. Normally plays defensive end, but when they go to those nickel packages and he works inside, look out, offensive guards. You got a problem.
Now a second down run for Murray. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Murray had the 1,000-yard season in 2015, followed that up with 788 last year. Now also in the mix in Oakland, you had Washington, you had Richard. How do you see this backfield playing out going forward?
I think you'll see a similar combination going forward. I think that's one of the reasons that he dropped from a 1,000-yard runner to 788 because they had other options. They're able to bring in Washington, Richard. They can use different plays for those guys, a lot of versatility, and really upgrade their offense with an infusion of speed. But Latavius Murray, I think he'll still continue to be the lead guy out of that trio.
And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
On first down, Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down now after the pass completion. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're looking at a second and short yardage to start things out. Rawls, the lone man in the backfield. Now Wilson on second down. And that'll be incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it's third and short. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And they're on 3rd and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading of the field, the extra receivers, has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handed to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning and losing. The balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
It's caught on the left side by Kurz. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Here's the sneak with Wilson. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of downs.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead, they said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
To throw is Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a second down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
We saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
To catch the second down. fake to Rawls. Now it's Wilson. That's caught at the 2. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have made this a 1-score game. And his kick is good. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. One receiver to the left is Cooper. To throw his Carr. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 20 yards on the pickup there. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
To throw, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 31 yards. Red zone opportunity. And the D looking like they may blitz. On first down, Murray. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Michael Bennett in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Oh, that is a complete shank. It's no good. Off to the right. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
3 yards remaining here on 2nd down. Defense showing blitz. Now they'll throw with Carr. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
3 yards left to grab here on 3rd down. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's got time in the pocket. Incomplete. Well, you mind if we go off topic for a second?
No,
you know
go.
I like to do that randomly. AFC playoff contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they've been perennials. How about Denver?
Yeah.
Remember last year, they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well overall, but maybe they can get solidified there and ride that strong defense right back into the playoffs. I'm going to give you a couple a little bit off the pace. Indianapolis cannot afford to squander Andrew Luck, one of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the playoffs. And Buffalo, brand new head coach, brand new people running the ball club. Let's see if they can figure it out, because I think defensively they can be awfully strong.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's brought down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, that's the desired outcome coming out of here in the second half, of being able to run the football and establish a little bit of pace and maybe even a bit of dominance at the line of scrimmage. And they want that to continue. Way too early to think about this being ball control time. But the way they're running it, you got to think they may want to continue that and see if they can go ahead and grind their opponents into submission.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now Carr throwing on second down. Flushed out right. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. And the defense definitely showing blitz here. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Buying time to his left. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it third down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And this seemingly endless drive continues.
A nickel look by Seattle on third down.
Yep, 5 defensive backs now. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Seven yards remaining here on third down. Throwing his Carr on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. And it's fourth down. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on third down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they were going to have a chance to cash in the end zone. Now it looks like it's likely a field goal attempt.
So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now Wilson on second down. They'll lock him with a grab over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Khalil Mack in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. On second down, Wilson. Complete. Richardson has it. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
On second down, here's Wilson. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Now it's Wilson. Hard throw, incomplete.
There's so much precision in an offense, especially when you're throwing the ball. And in an out route, plenty of it. How about the quarterback hitting his back foot, ball's out of his hands, receiver making his break, making his cut. He's got to time up perfectly. Not always easy to do.
Just let him a little too much.
Yeah, I remember back in the good old days, I was talking to a quarterback, and he said everything they did was on the count system. So when he took the snap, he counted in his head for certain routes, different time frames for each one, and he knew if the ball wasn't out of his hand at that point, he'd better eat it because the play was dead.
And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It's a gain of 20 that time, and it'll give the Raiders a first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper from 17 yards out. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. So they're going to go for 2. Now they'll run. Murray. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. To throw is Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And they went big on first down. Proves unfruitful.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Second and 10. It's Wilson again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. On third down, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Wilson on fourth down. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Thomas rolls 89 yards. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And this is back to a 5-point game. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. Oh, I think the Seahawks got it. They did. It's Seattle football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
They start on the ground with Rawls. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. He's back to throw. The grab made by Curse over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at it, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
He'll look to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And now another one thrown incomplete. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. He's got Lockett. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Throwing now is Wilson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they're able to stop it here on the spike with 3 seconds remaining. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. One last shot for Wilson. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.